Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Today you are most compatible with Cancer. You may be really calm in your energy today. 2 p.m. could be important for you today, tomorrow, whenever you see this message, Capricorn. I'm recording for you on Sunday. It's just after, or it's actually 1:29 p.m. as I record for you, just before 1:30 on Sunday. Sundays are the day of the sun, okay? A good day for healing your heart. The sun brings the energy of your character, your personality, your ego, and reputation. The sun is illumination, right? Bring into light things that are hidden, okay? The sun is also happiness, growth, abundance, all of those wonderful things as well. Capricorn, you'll look nice in the color black, or the color black may appear in your day. Black is the energy of things being hidden or blockages, things that are unknown, which, like I said, Sundays are a day of illumination. So, meditate in those energies and bring it to light, friend, okay? Black is also the energy of your subconscious, your deep thoughts, meditation, okay? Your good luck number for today is the number 1, okay? Beginnings, okay? A good day to start again. Hit the reset button, resetting your energy for the week, Capricorn, okay? But hey, hi, hello, how are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energy today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Capricorn, do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is a free way for you to support the channel, and YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed, so go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Capricorn. So we're gonna take a look at, we're gonna do a love checkup. I did your next romantic encounter, so if you haven't checked, if you haven't seen that video, make sure you check that one out. I did it, I think, the day before yesterday, so that's there on the channel. I'll pin it as the end of the video. It'll pop up as one of the watch now videos at the end, okay? Let's see, Capricorn, but we'll do a love checkup right now. We'll look at the overall energy between you and whomever you are thinking of as you watch or listen to the video. We'll see what's causing that energy, how you appear, how your person's appearing, and the outcome, okay? If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I do have the balcony door open just a little bit. There's a lake and a dog park right outside my balcony. Sometimes we can hear the outside noise. Most of the time it's pretty quiet though. So there's some children outside right now. I hope it's not too loud, and I hope it doesn't bother you, Capricorn. I'm a nature girl, so I like the outside noise. So let's see. There'll be a timestamp in the comments of all of my videos where you can forward through your horoscope and my rambling to where I pull the first card, okay? But Capricorn, don't be forwarding through my video, friend, okay? I'm just playing. Let's see. Let's see. So finances and career, and that was one of the ones that fell out. It was finances and career, and or maybe it popped and I saw it, but it was connected with children. And this depiction of finances and career says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. At the bottom of the deck, you have trust. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. So money and trust, or money, finances and career and trust. All right, let's see, Capricorn, what's going on. So this is the mutual energy between you and your person. All right, let's see. The Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Could be a new job, a new opportunity, a new project. The Knight of Pentacles and the World. Yeah, you could be, the World is the energy of travel, so it could be traveling for a new job, or The blah 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 blah. The Knight of Pentacles is the energy of someone that's coming in to provide support. So maybe someone needs support. They need like money for transportation or money to travel, maybe to the new job, or they're starting a new job, so they need money to get there for their, until they get their first paycheck. Something like that. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. The Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. So let's see. It almost feels like maybe they had money and maybe they spent it celebrating the Three of Cups. Let's see. Uh-oh, Capricorn. Let's see. So what's causing the energy here? So yeah, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a little heartbroken, right? It's someone who is experiencing some sort of emotional sadness, okay? Grief, depression. I mean, not depression. Well, I guess it could be depression, but I was going to say a separation, like a breakup or a divorce. But the Three of Swords could be a depression, okay? The Six of Cups is something from your past. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Lovers. So, and then the Empress. So the Three of Swords is heartbreak, sadness. The Six of Cups is typically the energy of reminiscing on things from your past, right? And it's usually the good memories from your childhood, like the happy times, good people, good food, good places, good environments. The Nine of Swords is the energy of someone, again, it's that same kind of depression energy. Someone who is, they can't sleep, they can't think, they can't eat, they can't focus. They're feeling, maybe with the Three of Swords, dang, it almost feels like maybe a panic attack or maybe an anxiety attack. Someone is overwhelmed with emotions. The Six of Cups from the past. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and then the Empress. So the Wheel of Fortune, we know, is the energy of forward movement, right? It's a positive shift in the energy, typically. Connected to the Lovers, the energy typically of two people choosing to be together, right? Traditionally, Capricorn, the Lovers was the choice. It was called the choice. And so having a decision or choosing to be together. The Empress is, other overall Mother Nature. It's Venus, right? Very nurturing, very kind. Venus is the energy of gratitude and forgiveness, right? The mother of all. Venus. Got Gemini, Libra, Taurus here. So the Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords is some sort of intentional betrayal, right? When someone is in the Seven of Swords energy, they are intentionally trying to get away with something. Now, good or bad, because in a good way, right? We always have to see it different ways, right? So in a good way, intentionally keeping things to yourself could just be someone moving in silence because it's not everyone's business, right? But it could also be someone that's being sneaky and deceptive and trying to get away with something, because ultimately the Seven of Swords is an intentional lie. It's an intentional deception, okay? It's connected to the Nine of Cups here, which is wish fulfillment, and then the Six of Pentacles. It's connected to the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, Capricorn. Is someone lying about their happiness? What in the world? The Six of Pentacles, things being made fair, right? Traditionally, the Six of Pentacles would be mutual give and receive. It's sharing, right? It's being generous to each other traditionally, but we know logically that before you're the Six of Pentacles, you're the Five of Pentacles, which means someone's lacking and someone needs support. The Knight of Pentacles. Maybe someone's Capricorn, this almost feels like someone's being dishonest about their reason for traveling. I feel like they're saying they need money for a job, and it's not. It's actually Nine of Cups and Empress, the Lovers. There's another person here. Let's see. How's your person appearing in the energy? I don't like it. So the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity, but it's also a gift or someone that's either giving or receiving money, right? The Ace of Swords, victory, success, things going in your favor. I feel like someone is asking you, what's behind the Ace of Swords and the Moon? Yeah, okay. Capricorn, I feel like someone's asking you for money. The Ace of Swords is usually a truthful, honest conversation, but it's followed by the Moon. I feel like they're asking you for money. There's something here that you don't know. They're not telling the whole truth. It could be for a job because the Ace of Wands is a new job. So, you know, they're saying they're traveling for a new job, but it's not just a new job. There's someone there that they're going to see as well. There's an Empress. Connected to the Lovers, like Five of Pentacles. Like I said, in order to be in the Six of Pentacles, logically, the Five of Pentacles means someone doesn't have, they're lacking. Taurus, Venus in Taurus, the Empress is the Five of Pentacles. Well, Venus is Libra and Taurus, but if your Venus is in Taurus, it's the Five of Pentacles. And if your Venus is in Libra, it's the Three of Swords. This one. Oh, looks like this. It says trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. What's causing this energy is some sort of anxiety or heartbreak from the past. Maybe maybe someone cheated in the past and they're having to travel again, and it's bringing that anxiety up. So let's see. So you're appearing as the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you are the one that you're giving some sort of money or support. And I feel like you know some of the truth, but the Moon, like the Ace of Swords is clarity. Yes, it is. The Ace of Swords is usually a truthful conversation. True. But the Moon is a much larger energy than the Ace of Swords. So, yep, you know a small amount of truth compared to the Moon. Okay, you hear all that beeping that just started all of a sudden, okay? All right, that's a car alarm, friend, okay? You know just a bit of the truth. The Moon is what you don't know. There's way more that you don't know than what you do know. Capricorn, I hope you guys are not offended when I laugh. I turn everything into a joke. I'm like hilarious in real life. So I just laugh and turn it into a joke to make the energy a little bit lighter. It's easier for me to deliver it because I don't like being in, hurtful, deceitful energy. So I like to say it in a way that makes it a bit easier to take in what's happening, right? Let's see. I could say it mean if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So don't be offended by my laughing friend. Let's see. So the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, they're waiting for you to give them the money. They're just waiting. They're gonna go on about their merry way. The Knight of Wands, see, yeah, Let's talk about this Knight of Wands energy, right? We have to see the Knight of Wands for what it honestly is. The Knight of Wands has zero intention of staying anywhere for a long time, okay? They're shucking and jiving, okay? They're dipping in and out, okay? They're doing whatever is necessary to survive. It's another energy of the Fool. Very risky, but it's also another energy of being very careless. It's very passionate. It's very impulsive. That's the word. They're going to go with whatever benefits them in the moment. And look at this. What's in the moment? A Queen of Cups. Okay? I wouldn't lie to you. What's connected to the Queen of Cups? A Ten of Swords. And who's connected to the Ten of Swords? The King of Pentacles. You, my friend. Okay? They're going to betray you. And I think you already know that, and that's why you're having this anxiety attack. The Star energy is at the bottom of the deck. Well, I don't know that. I'm not a doctor. Let me make sure I say that. But the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, someone's panicking, an extreme amount of panic. Let's get one more on the Seven of Pentacles and your person's energy. It says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. It says trust. At the bottom of the deck was trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. The next energy would be very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel like this person is asking for you to trust them because they are telling you a small amount of truth, the Ace of Swords. But I promise you, the Moon is a much larger energy than the Ace of Swords, okay? I feel like your mental, what you feel, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, like okay? There is a piece of truth, but you also know that there's some things missing. Like they're telling you some of it. Let's look at the Seven of Swords. Oh, we were looking at the Seven of Pentacles. I'm more interested in the Seven of Swords. What's the lie about? Because we have, the Ten of Swords is you actually feeling bad after the betrayal. Well, you could be dealing with another Capricorn and they could be the one feeling bad, okay? And you could be the one that's, sneaking off to see another person. Heavy Taurus energy. You also have, I think I said Cancer, heavy Cancer as well. So the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is someone who is pretty persistent, right? It's typically the energy of someone who's doing all the hard work by themselves, right? But that's the lie. That's what the dishonesty is about. The amount of work they have to do. The sun, illumination. We figured it out. I mean, it's Sunday. bringing things to light. So while, like I said, they probably are starting a new job. Maybe the job doesn't start as soon as they're saying, right? Maybe they're saying before the job start, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, right? They're saying that they have a lot to do, but that's what the lie is, the Seven of Swords, okay? They're really trying to get there. They're really trying to travel or get there as quickly as possible because they're trying to see this Queen of Cups. Now, let's see who that is, this Queen of Cups. I was almost about to curse. Who in the F is this Queen of Cups? Let's see. Again, Capricorn, I'm just laughing to make the energy lighter, friend, okay? Yeah, look at that. The Eight of Pentacles. So probably someone that they work with. What in the world? Judgment, yeah. Someone that they work with. Look at that. Judgment and justice. If we ain't figure it out, Capricorn, did we figure it out, friend? I think we figured it out. We got the sun, justice, and judgment. Friend, I think we figured it out, okay? Yeah, look at that. The Emperor. A boss. Someone that's in charge. Someone that they work with. Capricorn. Says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel like you already know. I mean, like I said, I don't think I have to repeat it all over again. If you're planning to give someone money to travel for a new job, I feel like they are starting a new job. That's the only part of the statement that of the reason why they're traveling that's true. I feel like, there's way more, and we uncovered it here in the moon. They're actually traveling to see someone that they work with. They probably met like when they were like maybe starting the job. And now they're just kind of waiting, the Seven of Pentacles. But they're definitely going to see someone else here. It's almost like a new opportunity. The Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the Empress. I don't know, Capricorn. I feel like, the Ten of Swords is connected to the King of Pentacles. So either this is going to end badly for them, or it's going to end badly for you, okay? So, if you're dealing with another Capricorn here, I would say, put yourself where you go. But someone's going to end in the Ten of Swords when they realize, what the lie is. So big hugs, my friend. Doesn't feel, there's going to be a huge betrayal here. So we will do more energy reads, and we will do money reads as well as we start the week out. Make sure you have your notifications on for those. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe. Again, big air hugs, friend. The star is here. So a much bigger energy than the Ten of Swords. So, you'll be able to get over it, okay? The star is that healing energy. Staying calm. Remain calm. Remember that, right? But yeah, make sure you have your notifications on, Capricorn. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.